going on, ladies and spermicides? Your host, AMF1534 here. Let's play some more Rift. Now, let me take a drink of this naked juice first, and then we'll get started. Oh, that's the stuff. Alright, let's get moving. So, in this episode, what we're going to cover is we got some more quests to do in this area. We're actually not too far away from actually clearing this little starting zone and getting into the main shit. So, let's move along now. We gotta go kill some deathbound rogues and soldiers and some sorcerers. And actually, I've got an idea. We're actually gonna put it into effect a little bit later, just because I don't want to do it just yet. But when we get out of this area, we're actually going to change our role. Not necessarily. Well, it's kind of like changing spec, I guess. But we'll deal with it when we get out of here. But you can buy them for relatively cheap. So I was doing a little bit of experimenting on my other account, not my other account necessarily, but my other character on this account, and ended up coming out that the spec that I have been using is, even though you can use it in an offensive sense, it's definitely not as good as the one that I ended up changing over to. So we're gonna make a little bit of a McSwitchenstein when we get over to that point, but we're not quite there yet. So we'll roll with the way we're doing things right now. God, people just always seem to text me right now. Don't know why. Hey, let's pick up this book here. The Unholy Blight. The Reavers. Oh, where'd that book go? Oh, it's right there. Well, sure, we'll collect that item. Why the hell not? So today is a cool day, by the way. It was, today is 7/11. July 11th for those of you that are really shitty with days and what's going on with that. And for those of you who don't really know what that means and for what areas apply, because I know that probably areas in Europe probably don't have those that I'm aware of, but it's a 7/11 day, kind of sort. It's like 7/11's birthday, I think, is what they said it was. Hey, Nerval, leave me alone. I got this shit. I'm a woman with a big sword. I think I'll be able to cover it. But, so apparently it's like Free Slurpee Day. That's like the big focal point of what's going on today. So, pretty much the entire day, they were giving out free Slurpees. I don't know what size. I think there was like a certain size they were doing for those. But, yeah, they were pretty much just letting, you can go in there and, you know, they'll give you a free Slurpee, blah, blah, blah. It's pretty sweet, though. I didn't actually do it today. And, I still got a couple hours if I want to go do it. But I'm probably not going to, because I don't know. I'm not really feeling a Slurpee tonight. I gotta be like in the right mood for that. Ooh, the remnant of Beralt. It's just a big anvil. This is all that remains of him. What is this? Oh, has heard your prayer, bestowed you with increased strength. Well, holy shit, I will take that. That is great. That is just nice. I wish I could go just pick up an anvil and I'd be infused with strength. But then again, I would imagine that any regular mortal human being that can just go pick up an anvil, I think, would automatically be given some renewed strength in their brain. We're like, fuck yeah, man! I can pick up an anvil with these bare hands! But yeah, I learned some interesting information about 7-Eleven as a company today. It was kind of cool. I always wondered, like, what 7-Eleven meant. Like, what was the reason why they called it that? I was wondering if there had to be, like, something to it. Oh, yay, new gloves. Whoop-de-cool. And another new bag. Sick with it! Ah, what the hell's going on? So, let's see. Yeah, rolls. We only have one of those. Yeah, I understand that. So, actually, you know what? I think there's a warrior trainer around here somewhere. Yeah, I think he's actually right over there somewhere. Let's see, use the Shrine of Thedior, we get some new plate pants. I don't know, like, back in these days, like, I don't know how people, like, ran around with stuff like this on. Like, this stuff had to be so fucking heavy, it just drives me crazy. Especially, like, a girl of this build, just, like, imagine that. Uh-oh, where the hell are we going? Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember now. Yeah, we got like these dudes just chilling back here, but that's not what we're doing. We're going up in the air with Sunashiro, whoever the fuck that is. Yeah, you get out of the way. I got a better idea. Ah. How did I get credit for that? I didn't even do anything. I mean, I'm not going to argue with it. If this person wants to... Yeah. Damn, I really laid waste into him. Yeah, you go break into a million pieces, you piece of shit. Oh, another one. That's right. Come here, Orpheal. Oh, he's gone. What's up with these little whores? They're just like running away all the time. I mean, I could have probably just gone after him because they obviously didn't stun me the way they did the other two, but that was weird. But 7-Eleven, before I get way off the topic here. Yeah, give me those relentless pants. Yeah, baby. And these, the gauntlets of sacrifice.
You are the instrument of fate.
Yeah. Whoa. We just got turned into a wisp, into a ball of energy. I guarantee you Zach Bagans would have an absolute orgasm over that. Oh my god! It's an orb of light! Jesus! I am having a heart attack on what I'm seeing right now. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. Cleanse a shade-touched horse. Oh, lovely. You get to go fondle a horse and make the shades go away. But with 7-Eleven, apparently that used to be like their original hours when they first opened back in like I think it was like 1940. It was like way back then. But that used to be like their legit hours, which I thought was kind of weird. I mean, of all things, huh? Ooh, that's definitely an artifact we can put to use in a little bit here.
Until next time.
Let's do that. I don't want to sell it. Yeah, let's put it in here. This looks to be paper torn from a field researcher studying the well in Stonefield. Coolio. We get an embroidered supply bag too if we can get all 5 of those. But we probably won't, at least not for a while, I would imagine. Alright, where are these warrior trainers at? They gotta be around here somewhere. Oh, here he is. He is over here. Oh, there he is. I was like, I don't know who we're talking about here. Yeah, purchase a new roll. Oh, I don't even have that much. Well, son of a whore. Okay, we're gonna have to just roll with this for a little while until we get enough money, which shouldn't be that hard, to be blatantly honest with you. All right, let's go mess around with a horse here. Even though I've definitely already got one, like they were probably doing this under pretense of being like, hey, hold on just a cotton picking second. You already have a horse. What the fuck are you getting all up in this one for? But yeah, that used to be 7-Eleven's old hours, and so they used to, obviously 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Not the other way around, but it's kind of cool to like learn that stuff. It like bothered me for years. It bothered me for years that I did not know this. But now they're like totally open. They've been open constantly every day for like 50 years now, so that's all cool. I could never imagine a 7-Eleven closing that early, like, anymore. It's just weird. Oh, there's the stable. Yeah, you get in there. We're gonna put you to use at some point, maybe. Oh, baby. I mean, we might as well use these points. They're here for a reason. I mean, we're gonna be getting rid of them pretty soon, but no biggie. So, yeah, so what we did here, damage of attacks that generate attack points by 10%, which is pretty good. Wrist Strike will disarm people for 5 seconds, even though I've never really seen that actually like make a huge difference, but it's supposed to. And then increase our overall strength, which will increase our raw damage, so definitely a nice important little thing to have. Disable the Rift Pillars and reveal a Draxis. We're going to get ourselves a nice little big-ass axe out of this later on, so I don't need a steed, come on now. I've got a better one that looks kind of like a unicorn, actually, because it's got this big thing. This big, like, horny penis in the middle of its face. I mean, imagine, like, whoa, it's an Etin. Weird, yeah. Imagine being, like, a guy, like, on the opposing side of things, like, say, like, he gets, like, flung off of a rival horse or something. What is going on? Ah, oh! Dude, if you can do that to all these people, then why don't you just go do that to the main guy? Like, why do I have to go do this? I obviously don't have that... Oh. I obviously don't have that type of power. By the way, my friends, this is a rift. This is kind of the main premise of things. We're going to have to deal with this a lot. So what happens when we get into these things is there's going to be people in here like this, and you just got to go kill them all. You got to kill all the people inside of this rift, and then you'll get to, like, you'll complete a stage. And then, once you complete a stage, then you go on to the next stage. where like a whole new set of mobs will come out, but they'll be slightly better, more powerful than the last ones. And then the final stage of a rift, once you get there, which there's usually anywhere between like 3 to 5. I think there's always 5 actually, now that I think about it. I don't think I've ever run into one that was less than that, but I could be wrong. And once you get to 5, that's when the big guns come out. That's when they're like, all right, fuck this shit. We're gonna bring out the big boys, and they're gonna slam you right square in the ball sack. They're gonna unravel that stuff, and they're gonna like tape it to a piece of cardboard, and then like forcefully make you, touch it with your tongue, and then they're gonna kill you after that. So not only will they have like ripped out your genitals, they'll have made you lick them, and then they'll just kill you. Oh, yep, they're gone. I was fighting that guy, though.
What is this?
What is
Did I not
this?
slay you before?
Let's just get in a group with these guys.
Back to destroy you, tyrant! Your gods cannot stand against the dragon of extinction.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
I give my life to you, from which springs power eternal.
Oh boy. Oh boy, yep, that's gonna be a problem. Look at that big boy. Somebody's been eating their Wheaties lately. I call upon you, Mr. Dragon, because I'm too much of a bitch to fight these guys? Whoa. When did Omega Shenron get here? That literally looks like Omega Shenron from Dragon Ball GT. Minus the fact he doesn't have all the Dragon Balls in his chest, but...
Insane, brother! I will end this if you cannot! My bastard brother, you address me as Regulus, or not at all.
Well, I was gonna call you Shenron, so I guess that's just not gonna be, that's not gonna fly here. I'm going to summon some people! Alright, so let's deal with this. That's obviously gonna be a bit of an issue, but we've got some friends here, so it actually makes it a little bit less ridiculous. Things are always better when you're in groups of people. It's actually kind of nifty that all these people are here, but now we're going to kick your ass, Mr. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. He's like, well, you thought that was it? I got more. So, for those of you that it applies to, I hope that everybody got their free Slurpee today, even though I am not one of them that did it. For me, personally, I would actually rather have frozen yogurt, because every time I go out, and every time I ever go out and get... wow, this guy has, like, no health at all. What a little bitch! He's sitting here making all these bold-ass claims, but then he can't do anything. It's actually just a shade, so it's not really the real dude. But, every time I go and get a Slurpee, like, every time...
Guardian of the Vigil,
Oh, hold on a sec.
your sacrifice has saved Talara from destruction.
Well, that's
The
nice.
world is still in peril. See now.
Yeah, you think you killed the main guy, but you totally didn't.
Brood stirs.
That's not very good.
The ward falls.
There's just a whole bunch of dragons out there that we gotta deal with.
Is undone. Mark well this prophecy of the rifts. We have chosen you as an instrument to prevent the coming apocalypse.
Well, that's
Go
cute.
with the grace of the vigil.
Well, that's just great. That just has, like, I mean, it has, World of Warcraft written all over it. I mean, that's, like, almost the same parallel as, like, I don't know, like, Onyxia and Deathwing, I think was the name of one of them. And I feel like there were other dragons, too, but I can't remember their name off the top of my head. New weapon, by the way. Let's see what it looks like when it's sheathed. Yeah, look at that. Big-ass axe. Another one that's literally bigger than she is, but... Another thing I love about this game is that the weapon models are so awesome. Especially like at early levels like this, they're giving you weapons that actually look cool. That was one big problem that I had in the very beginning with WoW, is that like until you got to like a certain area of the game, just like, all your weapons just looked so bland and shitty. I'm here to restore the light. I got a nice pack of light bulbs. We're gonna fix that right now. But yeah, like every time I go out and I buy a Slurpee, it always like is halfway melted by the time I get home. Like no matter what happens, like I could be driving with like my air conditioning on, And it could be like a cold-ass night, and no matter what, it just always goes the wrong way. It just always ends up being half melted. And I'm not the kind of dude that, like, drinks a Slurpee. Like, I got, like, that, you get, like, the little, like, spoon straw things. And I like to, like, you know, eat it instead of doing it the other way. I love these guys out here. I mean, obviously they're fighting, but sometimes you'll walk by this area, and they're all just, like, standing there, just standing idle in one spot, like, you know, I could totally take this bitch out if I wanted to, but that's not my order. Alright guys, we have come to our very first, I guess, the very first area in, like, the main overworld, so to speak. So, welcome to Divine Landing. So when we come back on the next, well, actually, really quick, I'm not going to say that just yet. So let's get this. Ooh, sweet, planar lures. That's going to be an important little item for us here in a little bit. So we'll take this quest. We got to go kill some people. Throw the Spear of Light at the Spectre of Mailforge. That has MMO written all over it. That's like the perfect name of it, like the perfect objective of a quest in a game like this. Throw the Spear of Light at the Spectre of Mailforge, because that doesn't sound like it's totally fantastic and everything. Okay, so we'll get this. A bunch of... Oh, those are skulls. I thought they were like... look like marshmallows from here. Okay, so... there are professions that we can get out here too. So we're going to have jobs. It's like the real world. We're not going to deal with that right now. So when we come back on the next installment of Let's Play Rift, we're going to pick a profession, because the one that's going to be the most conducive to what we're doing here is going to be in this area. So we'll deal with professions next time, some more quests, and some more other bullshit. So this is your host AMF1534 saying thank you guys for watching. I hope you got your free Slurpee. If you're on the West Coast, hurry up and go get one, like now, before you're out of time. So yeah, you guys take it easy, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.